Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, with our main topic today. Well, President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi said that creating a generation of heroes is the responsibility of the state and the family at the same time, adding that more than 4,000 youth centers have been upgraded. The president also praised the Olympic champion girl Feriel Ashraf, who took the golden medal in the Tokyo Olympics 2020, stressing that she has achieved a great achievement. The president also stressed that the heroine Feriel Ashraf presented a wonderful image of every Egyptian girl. Well, to shed more light on President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi encouraging youth and sport in Egypt, and also the role that is played by the state and the family and the directives of President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi in giving good care for building the Egyptian character and giving care to youth. We have the pleasure to host this morning in the breakfast show Dr. Amira Masry, a family relations therapist. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
How are you? Well, I really had the pleasure to host you today. And Dr. Masry, how do you see now? Let's comment first on the strength and encouragement that President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi gave to our heroine Feriel Ashraf, who won the golden medal in the Tokyo Olympics 2020, and he gives good attention to encouraging sports in Egypt and youth.
Well, thank you very much for your great introduction, and I would like to first congratulate the great and beautiful player, Feriel, and not only that, but every player and every participant this year, because they have done their best, they tried really hard, and if they haven't won the golden medal this year, I'm sure that they're going to work hard to achieve their best potential in the upcoming years. It's impressive and very, very important, the initiative that President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi has started. And I'm very happy that you mentioned the role of both state and family, because the initiation is very important. Nevertheless, if it's not followed up, implemented properly by every responsible citizen in the community, it will not achieve the goals that we all dream of. So, as a great leader, there was a great initiative, but if every participant and every responsible person in the community is not feeling the responsibility and implementing what it should be done to help those youth, it won't
work.
It won't work.
Yes, yes. So concerning the role of the state in encouraging the families and the parents in the way they bring up their children. For example, recently President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, as he was inaugurating the Silo food city in El Munofia Governorate, he decided that he is going to make for all the students and pupils in Egypt a meal during the day. And this is something Egypt used to make. I myself, I had this system at school when I was young, but it doesn't happen nowadays for our children. So how do you see the importance of the presidents giving good care for the young children and pupils, and the importance also of giving this culture to the children? It's not only providing them with food, it's the way they are going to sit in the dining room, the way they are going to, for example, help each other. Did you get me?
Yes, of course. All right, as I just mentioned, it's important and it's great that there is an initiative, but it's as important to make sure that people are responding positively to this initiative. They believe in it and they implement what it takes. So the point is, now it's a wonderful
approach.
It's a wonderful approach. It's a wonderful also step that we care about healthy food, and that's to complete what youngsters need.
Yes.
So we started talking about sports and physical activities, and that would never be complete unless they have a healthy, not a healthy meal, but healthy meals in general. So it's, of course, a wonderful initiative.
Yes.
Nevertheless, as you just said, it's a presidency step. Now it's the role of people to implement,
Yes.
those who are caregivers, with their families, teachers, school attendants, coaches, all the adults around. So in every firm and in every institute, rules should be followed. And not only that, it should be encouraged. As a teacher, encourage healthy meals. Make sure that your children understand the importance of healthy meals for themselves. I believe that in education, one important key is to make it about them. They need to understand it's about you. For you to become better, for you to become healthier, for you to become more successful. It's not for your teacher, it's not for your parents, it's not for anybody else. When you become a better human being, you're going to be more effective, more successful. So when a child understands that when they play sports, it's for them, it's not to please adults around him or her, if they understand that they eat healthy food to become healthier, stronger, and even smarter.
So you see this initiative only as a healthy food, or is it also important for the refined manners of the student, how to...
No, I think they're separate. Nevertheless, it's not only about food. It's a part of the puzzle. It's completing the welfare of a child. Healthy food, physical education, teaching them manners and responsibility.
Yes.
It's all a puzzle in order to complete a picture for the child. Physical education, for instance, it teaches so many different things like self-confidence, social recognition, and positive competition. And here is the importance of highlighting that we need to train coaches to give them an educational background, to make sure that they have the right ethics. In a game like the game Fariel played, in karate, for instance, they need to understand it's not about violence. It's about not only self-defense, but self-contentment, about self-control,
Yes.
about, because there are different types, two different types of karate. Both of my brothers played it.
Yes.
There is the moves for show, which they call kata, and it shows elegance and determination and proper body moves and stretching and everything. And the other part where comitates for fighting, and there they have great ethics. If coaches understand that and know how to deliver it properly to their trainees, it would be great, because they're going to come out representing the country, representing a great culture, and they should know that, and they should be very proud of.
Yes. Do you think also that the initiative of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi providing meals to the students at school is a kind of helping and supporting the working woman?
Oh, of course.
Yes.
Of course, indeed. It's supporting and complementing so many different things. As we just mentioned, it's the welfare and health of the child, and it's an opportunity for people to work. It's an opportunity for increasing jobs and providing, but again, here the supervision is very, very important.
Yes.
Because we need to make sure that it's done properly. Great initiatives that need to be watched closely to make sure that it achieves what is meant at the very beginning.
Yes, yes. Now we have videos for when our heroine Fariel Ashraf won the competition. Also, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, how do you see that he's always supporting athletes and the sports in Egypt?
Well, it's pretty obvious in this Olympics, because all athletes were pretty encouraged, and the media covered it much better than before, because we all understand that athletes, their parents, and many others are not very pleased about the fact that it's not recognized fairly compared to other sports like soccer, because soccer is the most popular game all around the world.
Yes.
So this year it was not as good as it should be, but way much better than before, recognized, highlighted, and not only for the golden medal, but we have beautiful champions who won the bronze medal, and those who participated,
Yes.
not necessarily won,
Yes.
but they have tried their best.
Actually, the president was following up on daily basis,
I'm
and
sure.
also he wrote a tweet for the team of the handball.
It's always great and highly motivating when you know that the leaders of your country, the people that you're looking up to,
Yes.
are following up and encouraging you. So definitely that was a great thing.
Yes. So as a specialist and a therapist, Dr. Masry, could you give us an idea about the importance of the word encouraging? For example, the president was encouraging the sports, the girl and our youth who won the golden and the bronze and the silver medals. At the same time, the family of the heroine Ferial Ashraf were encouraging her all the time. Give us an idea about the importance of the word encouraging. And it's important in helping youth to continue and to succeed.
Very well. As we were just mentioning, we're talking about athletes and we're talking about sports, and we cannot ignore the fact that it's a competitive environment. So we have competition. Within the competition, we have something called social recognition or social evaluation. And from this point, if it's positive enough, it's encouraging. Not only the parents, not only the great leaders of the country, but it's also the coaches, it's their peers. And that's where we should make sure that the culture of positive competition, encouragement, motivation is embedded in our community. When a coach wants to encourage his trainee, he should make sure that he's not comparing this trainee to another.
Or disappointing him
Or
in a way or
disappointing.
another. Yes.
He should make sure that she's looking up to different standards, yes, making sure that she's achieving her best. That's not only in sports, but in education in general. Make sure that the individual is reaching his or her best. And when this is done, they have overcome all the fears, and it's because of motivation and encouragement. So we have Olympics for special needs characters. You cannot compare a special needs character to a different character.
Yes.
The definition of
yes,
normal is
yes.
Wide. But what I mean is everybody should reach his or her best potential. And with the support of all parties, they do.
Yes.
So it's all about social awareness and social recognition. A perfect example is in the soccer team of our national soccer team.
Yeah.
When we recognize one certain player with all the love and respect I have for him in the world, the others feel a little less or a little not appreciated. So we need to make sure as a community that we know how to give our regards. We know how to appreciate one player who deserves all the best, but never less appreciate the others, because again, it's a sport that includes teamwork, and teamwork has to be done with understanding, appreciation, love and support. So we need to make sure that we have a great role as a community of making sure that we are being fair, even if we favor some,
yes.
but we favor them in a positive manner.
Yes, I thank you very much for your time and for your valuable information. Dr. Amira Al-Masry, family relations therapist, thank you very much for joining us today. Well, with this, my dear viewers, we come to the end of this episode of our program, The Breakfast Show. I'm Amal Mukhtar. Thank you for watching.